Josh Gates is a popular American television host and adventurer who has become a fan favorite of people all over the world. While he hunts down answers to mysterious, unanswered questions and uncovers ancient artifacts all over the world, one question keeps appearing. How much money does Josh Gates have? Josh Gates is always surrounded by wealth, riches, and relics. But how much of those treasures does he get to keep at the end of the day? Follow along to learn about the various income sources and the net worth of Expedition Unknown's one and only host, Josh Gates. Fans know Josh Gates as their guide and friend.
I'm amazed to see all of you. I mean, last time I saw you was nearly 100 miles ago.
That's right, back in Johnson Ranch. We're 93 miles into the 100-mile trek now.
As he leads viewers on an incredible adventure, searching for long-hidden truths and treasures. However, he is much more than that, and had a long journey to get to where he is now. As one of Discovery's most trusted hosts and producers, Josh Gates was born in Massachusetts in 1977, making him 47 years old. His ex-wife, Hallie, is a therapist with her own therapy company, and they have 2 children together. His professional career in entertainment truly began in year 2007 until 2012, when he hosted the television series The Monster Hunter. Alongside hosting, he was also the co-executive producer for The Monster House. In a stroke of good luck, it would be working on this show that he would meet his wife, Hallie. In 2011, Josh would dip into the world of publishing with the book Destination Truth, Memoirs of a Monster Hunter. His love for this show was very apparent as he juggled this project alongside others. At choose what kind of tone and message they would like to receive, even including a roast option for the adventurous and humorous. Cameo allows access to thousands of celebrities and requests for a personalized video message for any occasion. And the incredible amount of traffic Josh Gates has seen is unheard of.
I want to understand how the Ark comes from Jerusalem, from the Temple of Solomon. How does it get to Ethiopia?
He tries to keep his prices low at $150 each. This means that 1,358 past customers have purchased a personalized video and have left him 5-star reviews once they've received them. His bio reads, adventurer, explorer, TV guy, host of the hit series Expedition Unknown, Josh Gates Tonight, and Destination Truth, cameos recorded from around the world. It is a quick and accurate description of who he is and what he does. There is no mistaking him for any other star. If we were to calculate the money he would make from this, we need to take into account other factors. A website like Cameo takes 25% of whatever the celebrity is making on its site. The reason they do this is not out of greed, but to keep their company going and maintain their place as the premier website that connects fans to their idols in a personal and safe manner, all while keeping costs very low. In total, Josh Gates would have made $203,000. If one were to subtract 25% of these earnings, it would equal to $152,775. This is an astonishing amount, equal to some people's entire salary. Many sites have tried to estimate Josh Gates' net worth, factoring in that he lives in Los Angeles and likely owns his own home there. His income must be in the hundreds of thousands a year, if not millions a year. Many websites have tried to guess his net worth and often decide to give Josh Gates a net worth of around $3 million. However, he is a highly successful television host and a darling at Discovery. The truth is that he has more investments and assets not available to the public, so he likely has a net worth of over $5 million. Josh Gates is one of the best television hosts in the industry today. He is by far one of the most recognizable stars to come from the Discovery Network, and his trajectory has been amazing to follow. On this journey, all of us are welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Let's say around 500 BC, what would be the most successful culture in Italy? It would be the Etruscans, definitely not the Romans.
We hope all your questions have been answered. If you want more content like this, taking deep dives into your favorite stars and their luxurious lifestyles, make sure to like and subscribe. If you know of another source of income we missed for Josh Gates, please leave a comment down below. Let us know your favorite part and who you'd like a video on next. Have a great day and see you soon.
Josh Gates is on a thrilling quest to uncover the mystery of John Dillinger, a legendary American robber during the Great Depression. Born on June 22, 1903, in Indianapolis, Indiana, Dillinger was known for his daring heists and captivating appearance, earning him the nickname Public Enemy No. 1. His gang, which included famous individuals like Babyface Nelson and Homer Van Mitra, was responsible for in 1963. Josh, an experienced FBI agent, embarks on a mission to uncover the mysterious past of Alcatraz, particularly the infamous prison break of 1962. Alcatraz gained notoriety for its harsh conditions, extreme isolation, and the widespread belief that it was impossible to escape due to its isolated location and the dangerous currents encircling the island. However, there were instances of prisoners attempting to break free, with the most renowned incident unfolding in 1962. 3 inmates, Frank Morris, brothers John, and Clarence Anglin, devised a plan to escape capture by creating rudimentary rafts and crafting lifelike dummy heads to deceive guards during routine bed checks. Despite their meticulous planning, the ultimate fate of these escapees remains wrapped in mystery, with speculation suggesting they met their demise by drowning in the frigid waters of the bay. The Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary stood tall and scary on Alcatraz Island, about 1.25 miles from the busy shores of San Francisco. It was like a fortress in the rough seas of the bay. At temperatures hovering around a bone-chilling 53 degrees Fahrenheit, the icy currents would make it nearly impossible for even the most dangerous inmate to get through the prison's thick walls. The prison's management and guards worked hard to create an air of invincibility around Alcatraz by spreading a web of myths and tales that were meant to stop anyone from thinking about escaping. Inside the grim prison walls, stories of quick and cruel punishments for would-be escapees spread, making people deeply afraid of the dangerous waters and the never-ending pursuit of justice that awaited anyone who tried to defy the prison's iron grip. To keep people from trying to escape, the people in charge of Alcatraz used a web of scary myths and tales to make people deeply afraid of the dangers that awaited anyone who tried to escape. Within the prison walls, scary stories about sharks lurking in the icy waters around the island, ready to kill anyone foolish enough to try the dangerous swim to freedom, were told over and over again. Inmates were told that there were always dangerous animals in the water, and that the jail guards were expert shooters who were told to kill any prisoner they saw trying to escape the island fortress. The strict security at Alcatraz made it the perfect place for some of America's most known criminals to live. People who wanted to escape were scared just thinking about Alcatraz because they thought the island fortress could not be broken into. But the harsh facts of life in prison on the Rock didn't change the prisoners' strong desire for freedom. Over the years, brave prisoners came up with a lot of crazy escape plans. And over the years, every attempt failed, and the brave people involved were either caught or killed. Still, one escape stands out as an example of how creative and strong people can be. Alan West, Frank Morris, John, and Clarence Anglin and their siblings were 4 prisoners who attempted to escape from Alcatraz, a notorious prison. Before being sent to Alcatraz, these inmates had tried many times to escape from other jails, and West was the first to think of escaping. West found a hole in the ventilation duct that led to the outside of the house, reinforced with steel to cut the steel rods on the opening of the ventilation duct so they could get to the top when needed to. To keep things secret, the prisoners stuck to a strict routine and used coded signals and shifts as lookouts to let each other know when guards were coming. Working quickly and quietly, they used makeshift tools twisted together from things they found in jail or got in secret. To reduce the risk of being away from their cells for long periods during nighttime work sessions, the prisoners made fake heads that looked just like real ones. They carved and painted these heads in the dark, making sure they looked eerily like their real faces. Once they were done, the fake heads were put on their pillows and hidden under blankets to make it look like the prisoners were happily asleep in their beds. The guards were fooled by this clever trick when they did their regular bed checks, as they saw what looked like peaceful sleeping prisoners and didn't think anything of it. This allowed the prisoners to continue their secret activities without being interrupted. Photos of these carefully made fake heads have been kept in the jail archives, showing how creative and resourceful the prisoners were in their search for freedom. The Alcatraz jailbreak was a complex and dangerous operation that took place on June 11, 1962. 4 prisoners, including Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers, worked tirelessly in their secret workshop to build a rubber boat and life jackets. They planned to escape by setting up fake heads on their beds and digging ventilation shafts to escape on the prison roof. However, only 3 of the prisoners were able to escape as planned. Alan West, Frank Morris, and the Anglin brothers. Alan faced an unexpected problem when trying to open his air shaft, which was made difficult by hardened cement. Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers continued with their plan, preparing for the escape by assembling the rubber boat and life jackets and taking out the steel rods from the ventilation duct opening. Alan stayed in his cell due to a blockage in his air shaft. The plan was to have the others start the flight if one of them ran into problems. Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers managed to reach the top of the jail without being seen, and they used a modified instrument to blow up their boat without anyone noticing. The prison's wake-up bell rang at 7 a.m., allowing the morning head count to begin. Alan was questioned first because he couldn't get out of his jail, but police thought he was hiding information about the escapees' plans when they reached San Francisco. Despite extensive searches, no sign of the escapees was found, suggesting they were able to cross the water in their boat. The FBI looked into the case for 15 years before handing it over to local officials. It was officially decided that the prisoners had died in the